Aquarius, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of August 25th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign if you want to book a personal reading. My email is in the description box below. Shoot me a message. And if you like what you see here, do remember to like the video, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. And now let's see what's coming through for your sign. Aquarius. All right. So your cards, moon. The moon actually came through for Libra and Gemini as well. Two signs that I read for today. And we have a new moon happening in the sign of Virgo on the 23rd of August. But I'm actually reading for next week, 25th. But if you are watching it, I will publish it tomorrow. So if you are watching it tomorrow, that's on the 21st of August, then maybe, the energy is active and maybe something that you are coming across. 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. Okay. First of all, travel is coming through very strongly for you guys. Maybe it's a little bit exhausting, but yeah, sorry. And it could be that you are taking a break and going on a vacation or something like that, because whatever it is that you are doing, Aquarius, this is like a, you are curious, you are in awe and wonder, and you are receptive to whatever is coming your way, and you are not looking at whether it's pleasant, not pleasant, things like that. Instead, you are embracing the opportunities that you are coming across, and you are, there is a willingness to learn new things, and adventure is what this energy is. It's like you are going on an adventure. So I don't know what that means for you, but this doesn't, for some it could be you exploring new places, going somewhere that you have never been to. On the other hand, it could be something that you are trying to do, like it could be a creative project, it could be you starting a business, it could be something with your kids, things like that. So new adventures. Yes, moon. With the moon in the beginning of the week, just be aware of the emotions and feelings that you are coming across. You might feel a little bit sensitive, and there is a sense of uncertainty, and maybe things are not like clear. Of course, right? That's what moon's energy represents, because in the dark, things may not appear the way they are in reality. So avoid making any assumptions. It's important to, whenever you are feeling that way, it's important to just be aware of your emotions and know that it's just your emotions. It doesn't have to be the truth. So what are the truths here? That is what you want to seek. So keep the emotions aside, and try to see things from a practical point of view. So that balance needs to happen here. Okay. On the other hand, this is high intuition, psychic awareness. Maybe you are also coming across some dreams. So your intuition is very strong. So pay close attention to your intuition. You might also come across some old fears, Aquarius. So just be aware of what these fears are all about. Self-doubts, fears is what this energy is. So it could be our projections, we see what we want to see. So again, it's our emotions coloring our experiences. So it could be like worrying about things, what's going to happen tomorrow, and what if this happens, what if that happens, things like that. And it's not the truth. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So instead of worrying about them, how about expecting only the best? How about just believing that things are moving in the right direction, and things will be just fine, that you will be fine, that you are protected, you are safe, and you will be just fine, So that when we think that way, our energy changes. It helps us uh, attract only great things, great opportunities, right people, things like that. So something to do with manifestations here. So what I want to say is keep your thoughts positive and optimistic, but I'm not asking you to ignore your emotions. Be aware of your emotions, but you don't want to make any emotional choices and decisions. Instead, you want to be aware of your emotions, but also think practically. Your intellect is our higher self. Intellect is what oversees what's happening underneath, all the drama. So it's important to come from that. What I want to say is being sensible is important. This is sensitivity, but on the other hand, it's important to be sensible, whatever that means for you. So, and that's exactly what's happening. Moon, see, moon can see whatever is happening here. Moon is your higher self. So this is about staying detached from how you are feeling about things, and you don't want to believe your emotions. You don't want to believe your thoughts. Instead, rising above is what this energy is. Uh, on the other hand, it could also be emotional exhaustion. So you might feel a little bit tired and everything. It may have something to do with the conversations that you are having with yourself. So just be aware of what these conversations are all about. It could be something someone said, did. Again, avoid making any assumptions, because that could be just our mind telling us stories, and these stories are very interesting, but if you entertain these stories, then things will go south. So being in control of yourself is important. Yeah, Eight of Wands is here. Eight of Wands has to do with communication. So this is where there's a lot of exchange happening with someone. Page of Pentacles is earth energy, so it could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, youthful energy, so something to do with friendships, something to do with children. Yeah. So yeah, communication. Um, and Six of Swords is where you are letting go, you are disconnecting from something or someone. It could be emotional detachment, or it could be you moving away. So for some, it could be travel again, keeping your distance. On the other hand, it could be a transition. So it could be that you are beginning something new. It could be that you are moving, changing homes. But yeah, a transition, like you are moving towards something new. And what I want to say is you are moving in the right direction. Look at these cards. Oh my God. Movement is what this energy is. So you are, on the other hand, you are moving towards a period of calm, peace, and tranquility. Okay, so moon well, also for some, this is also like you following your inspiration. Again, for some it could be like going on a trip. On the other hand, it could also be creative inspiration. So you taking up a new project, you working with others. Yeah, you are taking some risk here, following your inspiration, but you are moving in the right direction, even though things are a little bit tiring. A slowdown is also happening, Aquarius. So it could be that you are going somewhere and you might come across heavy traffic. On the other hand, it could also be you going back home. Like if you are traveling, you are going back home, or it could be coming back to yourself. So by that, what I mean is feeling that sense of inner calm, peace, and tranquility. Okay, so now let's see what's happening in the sky. Moon is ruled by Cancer energy. So something to do, it could be that Cancer is in your chart or something to do with a Cancer. Maternal energy is what this is about. So it could be you, something to do with close relationships here. Feminine energy. So something to do with home and family. On the other hand, this energy is reminding you to release control. If there is something, when I said, sometimes even we are not aware that we are being controlling, so by that, what I mean is maybe we want things to go in a certain way. We want to do things in a certain way, and we sometimes get fixated on an outcome. This is where the energy is reminding you to release control. Let things be, let things fall in its own place. Maybe things are falling in place to get, things are falling in place for you. Yeah. So it's about, trusting yourself and having faith, coming from that place of faith that however things are happening, it's actually is helpful and you are moving in the right direction. So it's important to just release, and that will help us, when we release the expectations and when we release our own, the way we want certain things to go, and stay open to whatever life brings us, then it's possible for us to stay more calm and peaceful, So what's happening in the sky? On the 25th, Venus moves into the sign of Leo, and that's lovely energy. And yeah, Venus energy has to do with abundance, prosperity, home, feminine energy, so beauty, love, romance. And Leo is about self-expression, authenticity, and it may have something to do with communication, authentic self-expression. On the 28th, Uranus sextiles Neptune, and now Uranus is a planet of adventure. That's exactly what's coming through for you. And Uranus is about, out of the box thinking, revolutionary ideas, things like that. And Neptune is our dreams, our goals, spirituality, creativity. So this is favorable energy, and so be receptive to new ideas. That's also the reason why I said release control. Maybe God has a different plan for you. So let go of your own plans and stay open to the divine plan. And also stay receptive to new ideas, new opportunities, different way of doing things. So exploring is what this energy is about. And Neptune is also illusions, so the lower vibration of Neptune is illusions, imaginations of the mind, and that's what's coming through here for you with the moon card. So again, avoid making any assumptions. I don't know if it was your sign or the sign I read for you before yours. Like for instance, in the dark, sometimes things don't appear the way they actually are. So imagine yourself like going on a walk, right? Early morning walk, and you saw something on your path, and instead of like assuming like maybe it's like whether it's a snake, so that's the first thing that comes to our mind, right? When we come across something unexpected, we panic, we get scared. So instead of panicking and thinking, oh my God, it's a snake and what can I do about it now? Maybe think about taking a pause and look closer. Maybe it's just a rope, So that's what the moon's energy represents. And maybe, in the mind, we are thinking and feeling all kinds of emotions and fear-based thinking, worrying about things. Maybe it's it's nothing, So it's like unnecessary worry, which is just taking up your energy. So instead of that, focus your energy on something, constructive, meaningful for you. So it's about, it takes the same amount of energy to expect something beautiful and amazing happening in your life, instead of worrying about, oh, things are not going to go well. think about, oh, things are going to go. It's all about faith, believing, and that's how we attract great things into our life. Okay, so Aquarius, your message is go outside. I was just talking about morning walks. Maybe that's what you are doing here, changing up your routine, maybe travel again. All four cards here has to do with travel, and for this also is travel. So okay, so let me read this out to you. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Being cooped up is not the natural way for inhabitants of this exciting planet to live. Believe me, there's plenty to see and experience when you exit your four walls and roof. A daily venture outside will not only revive your spirit and soul, it will give you hope and faith in this planet's very existence and future. You will see all of the goodness that's in store within nature, the flowers ready to unfurl, the leaves that are sprouting, the birds that hop about, and even the wind that affectionately caresses you. Don't let another day go by without stepping outdoors into this most entertaining and exciting of environments. Your manifestation will appear in May or when the weather is warmer. Spend time in nature, change to a job that allows for more connection with nature. Practice environmentalism, recognize the need for balance in your life for more rest and play. The Celtic fairy goddess helps watch over the flowers that bloom in the spring and summertime. She is associated with the ancient sacred day Beltane, which is celebrated on May 1st. To welcome the Celtic summer season, call upon Cordelia to help you thaw out any situations or relationship that seems cold and dreary. Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening here. This is fire energy, which is kind of thawing out the cold and the dreary. Aquarius, that's nice. So that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Take good care of yourself. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you in the next reading.